Alright, here I'm going to LaGrande from the city of R. I forget the city I'm in. The town I'm in. I think I'll just... Oh, alright. Turn around here. Get onto Birch Street. I got a map drawn, and it's a little tricky at one intersection. I have half a tank of gas. Not sure if that's going to carry me through. Find out. So it says it's almost 2 hours of driving, so I'm gonna need to stop somewhere after 45-50 minutes of this recording and switch the information over to the laptop. Alright, so I need to take a left at some kind of V intersection. Yeah. I think this is probably it. Yeah, get off of street. Okay, here's the V. Gotta go 25. That's the reason why. There's gonna be a lot of turns and twists and driving slow. That's why it's gonna take so long. Alright, so now this is pretty much a straight shot until the Okia Hillgard Highway. This road changes names a lot, but it still stays pretty much the same. There doesn't appear to be any turnoffs. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Just a drive, a long drive on a half tank. 2 hours on a half tank. Going 25 miles an hour. 59 miles, 56 miles in all. Count them down slowly to get to the next library, which hopefully has a faster upload speed, because 0.7 megabyte things, speed seconds. 0.7 is too slow. I can't. It takes a 1 minute video takes 10 minutes to upload. So imagine a 20-minute video. How long would that take? 10-minute video would take 100 minutes to upload, roughly. More than that, really, because it actually looked like it was more. Are those deer? They got deer fenced in, and there's like 30 of them. There's deer fenced in. Are they wild? They would hop that fence no problem. That's blacktail. They hop higher than a whitetail. Old style fence. You don't see those much anymore. Stack them like it's a log cabin. Stack the shanks. I'm looking forward to this drive. I'm not in a hurry. I want to see what the scenery's like. This is pretty back road. See how much, see how different it looks. Sure, yeah, I'm going 35. I'm sure the speed limit picked up. So like this person's on the right's got a fence falling apart. Man, 2 hours of this though, sitting on my ass. I hope I could. There was absolutely nothing that marked a good halfway point to stop. There's just road on top of road. I kind of looked closely at it. I tried to zoom in a little bit. Is that a chicken and a horse in the same fence? And a sheep? Chicken, horses, and sheep in the same fence. You don't see that very often. Just mix all your farm animals together. Let them interact. Just all kinds of hill. These roads are so windy that they wrap around all the hills, the hilliness, the crazy hills. The hills of Oregon. You know, I have less than half a tank. I don't think I'll make it. I'll have to walk the last few miles. Oh, okay, there's a bunch of cows. There's about 40, 50 cows off to the left on the bottom of a hill. They really mix in with the scenery good. They kind of look like sagebrush. They're all congregating below. They don't want to deal with that snow. Cows don't care for the snow. Buffalo can deal with snow no problem, but cows, they'll avoid it. And they'll starve to death. They need more attention when it comes to snow. Just wide open expanse of hills and fenced off hills, fencing off their cattle. All this federal land grabbing seems kind of silly to me. Yeah, the feds are. Yeah, no hunting or trespassing. A sign right on that guy's property. And that's not a federal property. That's private. You know, you want to take up some of your problems with the private citizen, but you don't want to look like a jerk doing it. So you go after what the feds own. What kind of animal is that? It's got to be a cat. Yeah, I won't be able to see it. Oh, I did see it. It's a cat. Oh, that bird's gonna mess with it though. I think it's some kind of cowbird. Yeah, I'm going 35. Just because I'm not paying close enough attention on the road. I'm looking around a lot. It's better to go slow for that. I'm gonna have some hellion come up behind me, and they're more than welcome to quickly pass me. I don't care. Yeah, here's a passing lane right here. It's a straightaway. Lots of hills. I can't really call these mountains. That curve sign is shot up, and it said 35. You don't even need to tell me. I'll just go 35. Yeah. Oh, so when you get to the, you know, you're in the country when there's bullet dents on the sign. It's really hard to shoot through those signs. A lot of people have tried. You need a real powerful gun for that. They probably use handguns mostly. Be a little bit easier just to whip out a handgun quick, shoot the sign, pull it back in. A longer gun could probably get through it, but it'd be harder to shoot out your car. Really windy. I could make a race out of this. It'd look really good for the video when I speed it up. I could speed up the pace of the video though too. Alright, 35. Yeah, I shouldn't expect hardly anybody to come up behind me anyway. Is that a donkey? Oh, it's a deer with pretty good sized antlers. So these are probably more like mule deer out here, I think. Not sure how far the blacktail range. Yeah, well, that looked like a really thick deer though in the body, which makes me think of the mule deer. They tend to have the thicker necks and thicker bodies. The blacktail are a little more athletic looking. The mule deer have to deal with the extremes of the temperatures around here. Probably have to fatten up a little bit for the winters because they're more extreme. Whereas on the west coast, year round, I mean, it doesn't really freeze. It rains a lot, but it doesn't really freeze on the west side of the Cascades. You got a tropical rainforest, food year round, growth year round, whereas vegetation struggles. It's all brown out here. There's probably little bits of green if you look closely at the ground. I laid on the ground and looked at it a little bit, and there's little tiny blades of green grass poking out, but barely. They struggle. Mostly brown. In fact, I don't see a lot of sagebrush. There's not a lot of sagebrush out here now. It's mostly grass. Natural, more of a natural grass. No trespassing. Violators will be prosecuted. Yeah, go after those property owners. Really, you gotta take another look at these property owners and see how much they're exercising their property owning rights. What are they doing on their property? How much do they really need? How much land do they really need? It's easy to fence off all kinds of territory early on. And then it just it can sit. The owner can maybe die or just forget about it and it sits. Or as in the case of the when I was on the western side, it's like not far from Raymond, Washington, there was a house just sitting, an abandoned house that looked pretty nice. I walked through it, it was stable floors and everything, and the lawyer was living in Arizona, the lawyer who owned it, just letting it sit there, letting it go to waste, to rot. Blackberries that are edible are growing on it. A lot of these people fence you off from blackberries. Wow, this area is so amazing. So brown, so hilly. Fire danger sign up ahead. Oh my god. I'm blowing through my gas pretty fast. I am screwed. I should have filled up. Very low fire danger. Alright. But I mean, it's 50 some miles. It's not that far. Half a tank, 50 some miles. You know, a few twists and turns in between. But it shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be that bad. That bad. Should make it. Even if I don't, I shouldn't be too far. By the time the gas runs out. So yeah, these are some huge hills. Not mountains, they're just, I don't know what the cutoff is, 100 feet in the air or something. And I have to wonder, am I going up in elevation too, just kind of gradually? I think the further inland I go, the more I go up in elevation too. That's taxing on the gas. So it said 35 for these turns, no problems with that. Some kind of ranch. They got the ranch bars. The ranch portal to introduce you to their farm. So yeah, I'm heading further east. You can see how the landscape goes through its changes, how the vegetation goes through its changes. Hard rocks, hard jagged rocks. No signs saying that this rocks could fall on the road or anything, but it looks like a threat. It's not quite mountain rocks though, so yeah, maybe it's not as bad of a threat. Looks amazing. But yeah, the sagebrush are non-existent now. Tumbleweeds are not likely in this area. It did look, when I looked on Wikipedia, it looked like this looks like an ice patch. It did look like the temperatures are more stable. Blue Jeans Realty out of Pendleton, Oregon. Yeah, I saw that in one of the buildings in Oregon, in Pendleton. Wow, it's quite an ice patch on this road. That's something that you got to be careful of. Whoa, 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 whoa! There's a lot of snow on this road. I got to take my time. I'm scared of this. It's probably been here a while and kind of safe. I can't really take any major chances. So it's clearly getting colder, a little more snowy. Snow is sticking more. Give it that. Pavement ends. Oh no. I should have expected that. Oh no, that's quite a deep incline. Oh, that is rough. Wow. Oh, that's a lot of deer. Yeah, they're hopping the fence, no problem. They hit some of the fence with their back legs. Yeah, I'm not really interested in trying the speed. And they narrow the road too. See, I don't really, well, I could stop on the road, but oh man. Yeah, you could see that on camera too. This could be a threat for rocks falling. Yep, there's a rock right on the road. A rock on the road. So I got to be careful of that. Enjoy the scenery, but posted no trespassing. Yeah, those are some big deer. Well, athletic deer too. They just jump right over the fence like it's nothing. But they did hit it with their back legs. But maybe that's just a way to feel it, just to know. Posted no trespassing. Going 25 now. I'm going really slow. That's pushing it. I should make it before nightfall. The library closes at 6. I want to go straight to the LaGrande library. Just park in their lot. They got a Walmart, and it's a good distance from the library, but yeah. I'll park at the library and then go park at the Walmart after hours. Posted no trespassing. Man, they got a big fence that's not wooden. They actually have metal iron what was that? Iron posts. Yeah, this is like a rough road. It's like I'm going down somebody's driveway. I just hope I hope it's smooth enough where there's not major inclines or declines. See, I'm out in the middle of nowhere. How often does somebody go through here? On a Tuesday like this? Probably not too often. See, the camera's shaking quite a bit. That's not going to be good for video. Whoa, that's a large building out in the middle of nowhere. Big shack. Farming shack. I wonder if it's abandoned? Gotta be careful. Oh yeah, it looks like the activity out there for cows. Although the cows probably don't... For sale! Somebody's living out here though. They used to have cows out here, but now they're selling it all. For sale. The house is for sale. The wood's something. They got a chimney. This would be quite the isolated place to live. Yeah, this is out there, out in the middle of nowhere. Oh my God, there's trees! Whoa! There's pine trees right on. So this area gets, I mean, the snow's here. I say it sticks, the snow sticks, but it has to get enough moisture for these evergreen trees. All right, so further east in through the rain shadow that the Cascades will cast over, you know, that area. I'm through that rain shadow, and now we're in the more trees. The rains are able to pick up a little bit better around here, and there's quite a few of them. It's getting a little warm in here. Turn that down. Got the heater running. Narrow cattle guard. Yeah, I guess it is on the right there. It's that post. Whoa, 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 whoa! That is pretty narrow. Is this it? Oh! Oh, wow, what was that? I just lost my tires there. That's one of those cattle. So cattle, I don't see any cattle hoof marks. They got their chimney going. Some dark smoke. Looks like they're burning some fresh wood though. I see they got fresh wood chopped. You want to let that wood dry out and go gray. Oh my goodness. Oh, pothole galore. Potholes everywhere for a Ford Focus. My Ford Focus could fall in them. Yeah. So it's quite scenic. No cars behind me. Haven't passed a car in a while. For this whole trip practically, it seems. Lots of hills, many hills, hilly places around here. It's hill people. They got a unique way of looking at things, most likely. Just trying to navigate around potholes as best I can, because I'm really challenging my suspension on the car. Really pretty though, nice trees. So this is where they're logging those trees. Nice trees in the hill. Wow, it's windy. That windmill's really blowing. Can't see it in the trees though, they're pretty sturdy. Can see it in that windmill though. Looks like it's just a recreational windmill and has no actual function. Well, no. It's got some kind of electrical cord attached. What is this? Some people living out here, they got donkeys and horses. Actually just one donkey and one horse. So it's a mountainous flat face. Wow. You can see water was rushing down and then froze in place. Water was rushing down, so man, I got quite an itch on my foot. I knew I'd have these unique challenges. Oh, I took my shoe off to itch my foot. Okay. Living dangerously. This is gonna take a long time if I even make it. Loosening up the bolts with all these with this jagged road. I'm loosening up my bolts with all this shaking around. You just hear it. Oh, this is pretty bad. Alright, so I'm going 20 miles, less than that. Just not too enthused about going up to 25. Rocks on the road, rocks on the road. Watch out for the rocks on the road. Those are not icicles. Those are rocks on the road. Oh man. So the hillside's falling. Oh, another one of those cow things. How many of these do I have to deal with? Oh. Oh, man. You know you're backwoods when you got those. I don't even know if the cows can walk across those effectively. They're pretty wide apart. Oh my God. Those are pretty wide. I feel like I made a mistake coming this way. I'm gonna need to buy a new car, which I can't afford. I'm gonna need to try to sell this car for as much as I can and then invest in a bicycle. It's very convenient for me right now to have this car, to drive around, look at things, give my opinion on the internet. But you just wait until I lose my car, you know, and really run out of money. Then my opinions, you know, my privileged opinion on the internet gets wiped off the planet, out of existence, because I just can't afford to get around like I used to. My opinions just won't matter. I'll have to sell my computers to try to get around, maybe buy bus tickets or whatnot. So this car is not going to last forever, especially when I put it through these kind of challenges. Wow. What am I wearing away at most now? Suspension? With all these potholes? This is a challenge. So I'm living pretty privileged by being able to drive through here. Complete ice. I am just driving on complete ice right now. Hard packed snow into ice. It smooths out the potholes at least. Maybe this is like the best time to drive through here. Because, well, no, it's melted. There's running water. So yeah, more trees are blocking my view from everything else. Oh man, I could get stuck out here. I'm feeling it. It's catching. There's a rock right on the road. That is a jagged rock. Wow. There's another rock on the road. Not many people have gone through here. There's a jagged rock right on the road. That's a good sized one. Just tumbling down. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to run over one. So you got to watch out for potholes and rocks. It's quite a challenge on this back road. I only have two-wheel drive. That fence is completely fallen down for a section. For a large... Oh, these potholes. They're going to run me right off the road. Now that's either a rock or an animal up ahead. Most likely a rock. I'm so glad that this road is flat. Any incline and I'm done. That rock is good sized. I don't even know if I could move it. Good sized rock. Oh, I slid. This is bad. Sliding to the right. Any major kind of decline, incline, and I'm done for. Lots of potholes throughout here. I'm actually hitting the brakes as a caution. Whoa, you don't fly over those. You don't fly over those. Wow. This is going to take longer than 2 hours. Wow. Should have filled up that tank. The next gas station, if I can get to the next gas station, I'll definitely want to fill up. Wherever they may be. Not out here. They definitely are not located out in this Oregon countryside. It's interesting. People just don't live out here. People don't bother. Well, some people, yeah, it's dotted with a few homes, but it's really quite sparse out here. You can kind of see why, just by the expanse, all the hills. People don't want to deal with running up and down these hills, sliding off to the left. People don't really want to deal with these hills so much. Oh, just just crazy ice. Alright. Water that's frozen. It's in between being frozen and wet for being watery. Like, water is on the left there is just frozen in place as it was falling down the hillside. But you could see evidence of some melting on the road. It's just in between major freezing and major thawing. I'm a little nervous. I'm thankful the road's been very flat so far, but what if there's all it takes is one spot where it's really steep and slippery, and I'm done for. That's it. All it takes is one little spot. That really makes me question what next. So far that spot hasn't come up. It's let me get deeper and deeper in. At least there's a road. It's pretty nice. I had to look though. I had to see, you know, what's it all about? What's this Oregon area all about? Is there anything worth fighting for in this? Oh, this is bad. This is a challenge. I'm in the middle of the road right now, because that's what people prefer to drive. It looks like by the ruts. What's worth fighting for out here? Is there anything you need to fight for? What freedoms do you need to fight for out here? What's that white thing? Is that just snow? Looks like it's just snow. Yeah. Oh, this is bad. And there's some more of those great thingies. Oh, they make me nervous. Why do they exist? That's the third one. Okay, I'm sliding and I'm going uphill, so this is it. I'm probably going to be stuck. Yep, going uphill and sliding. Yep, that's all it took. Sliding out. Stopped. How bad is this going to be up ahead? How bad? Sliding out. Even if I try to get some momentum, it's still going to be really bad. There's people who have pulled over to the side of the road, it looks like. Even if I get momentum here, it's not going to work. So, alright. And this is not going to melt anytime soon. Well, that's it. Alright, done for.